What's up, YouTube? What's up,
Hey!
Facebook? What's up, friends? All right, we got a cool topic for you today. We're going to give you some value. If you get some value,
Absolutely.
drop a comment, let us know, drop a like. What are we talking about today, honey?
First of all, we are live from our couch.
Live.
This is Couch Talk with the Parkers.
Couch Talk episode 1.
Absolutely, I love it. And today we're going to talk about the 7 G's that either lead to success or failure. So 3 of them hold you back, and 4 of them propel you forward.
All right, the 7 G's. Who wants to learn the 7 G's? This can definitely help you in your business, help you in your life. So let's dive in.
Absolutely, I love it. So first, let's go through the 3 G's that can hold you back and hinder your success. Number 1, if you're taking notes, I would definitely go grab a pen and paper, write this down. It's greed. Ooh.
Yeah,
that's a
so
big one.
greed can definitely hold you back. And that is when maybe you're thinking only about yourself and not others, right? So obviously greed's not a good thing. It's one of the 7 sins, right? So
Yeah.
the first G, greed, can definitely hold you back.
Yeah, absolutely. When you're more focused on yourself than helping others, you don't want to give. That could look many different ways, like collaboration, things like that. It's a no-go.
Absolutely.
Number 2, grudges.
Yeah, so let's be real, like we're all human. So
Yeah.
someone does you wrong or there's a challenge that happens, and whether it's something that was in your control or out of your control and you're holding a grudge. How many of you have ever held a grudge? I feel like that it's a human nature for us to do that sometimes. But when you hold a grudge, you are immediately putting like the brakes on your potential.
Yeah.
Because you're focusing on this other thing. It's a negative energy. So how many of you have a grudge out there?
Yeah.
You got to release it. You got to let it go.
It lowers your vibration. You are absolutely right. And the third one is guilt. Ooh.
Yeah, so
That's a big one.
Having guilt, some of it might even be appropriate. Okay, so maybe you feel guilty, right? You did something and you messed up. You did someone wrong. You did something wrong, and you feel guilty about it. Okay, we get it. We're all human.
Yeah.
But you got to move on. You can't live in that guilt and live in that regret, because it will block your energy and block you from bringing blessings into your life.
Absolutely. I can relate to this one. Ladies, mom guilt, right? We're trying to build a business and we have kids at home. And so we feel torn. I know you felt this way when the girls were little too, of I should be with them while you're working. And then when you're with the kids, you feel like you should be working instead of just being in the present.
Mom guilt.
Yeah. And so that is a huge trap. But we need to flip that script and realize what we are doing is trying to better our future for them or whoever in your life.
Yeah, so those are the first 3.
Yeah.
Those are the potentially negative ones, the pitfalls.
Yeah.
Now we're going to focus into 4 G's that are going to propel you forward.
Yeah, absolutely. So these are the opposite. So number 1, gratitude. Ooh.
What about this one?
We're going to save that one for last.
Oh, all right.
Always being in a state of gratitude. I love that you always talk about this. You always tell me and the girls state of gratitude. So I feel like you should lead this one.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like everything has to begin with gratitude. So no matter what's happening in your life, no matter how bad things may appear, no matter how bad things are, no matter what the circumstances are, you might think your whole world is crashing around you. For someone, that might be bad traffic. Okay. For someone else, that could be you're sick, like you have the flu. It could be you lost your job. I mean, something devastating happened. Whatever it is, you still have to be grateful.
Yeah.
I can remember there's been many times where I was in the lowest points ever, or I'm hating my job, I'm miserable. Find gratitude. When you begin with gratitude and you find things to be grateful for, even in the low points, it changes your energy, changes your vibration. It's going to open you up to what? To be grateful for more things.
Yeah.
And better things start to flow to you when you're in a state of gratitude. How many of you guys agree with me on that one?
Absolutely. And it changes your focus. You start focusing on what you do have instead of what you don't. So, that's
And
a
what
big
you
one.
focus on
Grows.
So if we're focused on what we don't have and we're focused on these circumstances, focused on these bad situations,
So true.
most of the time out of our control, but we still focus on them, guess what you're going to get more of? Those things. So instead, shift your focus, force yourself, maybe hard. What am I grateful for? What am I grateful for? There's always things to be grateful for. And then you're going to shift your focus, your energy, and all of a sudden more things will come into your life that you're going to be grateful for.
Absolutely.
So that's the first G that will
gratitude.
Propel you forward.
Yes, the second G that will propel you to success is grit. And this is such a good one because, you know, everyone thinks that you need motivation, right? We've all heard it. I just need motivation, or how do I motivate this person? Listen, you have to do it when you're not motivated. You have to find the discipline to show up even when you don't want to. And that is building the muscle of grit, doing the hard work, doing the boring stuff, showing up, being consistent, being disciplined with no excuses. That's building the muscle of grit. You have grit in the gym.
Yes. And, you know, I think that it can be challenging because there's going to be areas of your life where it's easy to have grit in this area.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to be real with everybody. Okay. I'm going to be transparent. For me, being gritty and having grit, right? Fighting through the challenges, doing things I don't want to do. That's grit. For me in the gym, it's easy. I just thrive in that environment. I love the gritty, love the nasty, and being gritty in the gym. And even though I don't want to do it, I'm going to do it anyway. But it's finding that grit in your business, finding that grit in other areas of your life that maybe it's harder to do that. And so you've got to find the strength and the discipline to get gritty. So who's going to find some grit?
I love that.
Let's go.
Because that leads into the next G of success, which is goals. Ooh, guys, if you don't have a vision, you don't know where you're going. Like, you need to have big goals and you need to have the goals to get to the big goals. Small step, right? So like, say somebody says, hey, Aaron Parker, I want muscles like you. What do they do?
What do they do? Follow Emily Barfield.
Right? But that's a big goal. Like, I'm deciding that I just want to get jacked like Aaron Parker. Well, the first step, the first goal is 1, you got to find a gym.
Yeah.
2, you got to sign up. 3,
You got to get gritty.
you
Got to have grit.
But you have to show up, and every day you have to
Show
look
up.
at that goal and show up and start working towards it.
Yeah, I think goals are critical, and I think we say the word goals. And how many of you instantly like, yeah, whatever.
How many of you have already stopped your New Year's goals?
Yeah, and maybe you still have them, but how
Yeah.
focused are you on your goals?
Yeah.
Like, take a second, self-inventory, drop a comment, let us know. You have goals, right? We know you do because you're here watching this. But how focused are you on them? And are you reading them every single day, multiple times a day?
So
And how specific are your goals? Or is it just, oh, one day I'm going to accomplish this goal and it may happen, it may not happen. Oh, it would be nice for it to happen. Guess what? It's never going to happen, okay? Not with that mindset. You've got to be specific. Here's the goal.
Yeah.
It's a specific goal. You've got the dates. You've got the path on how to do it. It gets you fired up and you're focused on that goal every single day.
yeah,
That's what you gotta do.
When you're focused on your goals and you have them in front of you all the time, it allows you to show up when you don't want to show up.
I love it. That was big.
What was the note card that you had originally? You wrote it out. Today, I'm willing to give up all my goals and dreams because.
And then fill in the blank.
And then fill in the blank. And you could never fill in the blank. You never had a good enough reason, right?
Yeah, it's just a reminder. So I'm gonna say that one more time.
Yeah.
It was a card, and it was
Blue note card.
and it said, I'm going to give up all my goals and all my dreams. Give up on all my goals and all my dreams because fill in the blanks. That could be because someone told me no, because I got a hater, because my team quit, because like whatever it is. Like, are you really going to give up all your goals and dreams because this little situation? No. You got to stay focused on the big picture.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Absolutely. Which leads us to number 4. And
Last
this
one.
is a big one. God. Ooh. What do we mean by that? Guys, he has a plan for you. He has a plan for your life to use you to go improve people's lives, whatever that may be. And you have to have the faith, the 100% faith, zero doubt that it's going to happen, right? Your goals were given to you for a reason. Your dreams and goals, they didn't come out of nowhere, right? They were given to you for a purpose. You have to go fulfill them and trust that God has your back and he wants you to. So
I love it. It's awesome.
Yeah. And so
seven G's.
Yes. We have a bonus one.
Bonus.
Yes. We have a bonus.
Bonus G. So it's actually 8 G's.
We have a bonus G. Woo. Because when you do all 4 of those, it leads to this
bonus
one
G.
thing.
When you do the 4 good ones, it leads to the 5th G, which is
growth.
Growth. Ooh. Always be growing. Talk about it, honey. What's growth?
I mean, always be growing, right? Because if you are not working on improving yourself, whatever it is, your mindset, your spiritual walk with God, your health, your wellness, your family, your relationships, guess what's happening? You're going backwards. We don't want to go backwards. We want to go forward.
Grow.
So when you are focusing on that growth, you are going to reach the goalpost.
Awesome. Anything else?
That's it.
All right, guys, if you got some value on the 8 G's that we just discussed, drop a like, drop a comment, let us know. If you're on Facebook, tag somebody who you know who may see this, click share, get it out to some other people you know, maybe some people on your team that could use this information. Thanks for watching. We're going to be putting out a lot more content to help inspire, motivate you, to help you take your business to the next level. So be sure to subscribe, be sure to turn notifications on, and we'll see you on the next video.